Hello everyone. We've got another edition of Skyrim going. Well, not really another edition, more like another edition of a playthrough. Of course, the Twitch player isn't cooperating, so that's just so much fun. I guess I need to figure out how to stylize the Twitch chat. Tell people that I'm live. Oh shoot, I didn't mean to do that. But yeah, it would help if you did this before, before you, like, went live. I agree. It would help, but, I don't always think ahead of time like that. So, here's my character here. This is Harentar, if you're familiar with him from our first Dwemerologist run. Up here and get a good... His face is this little skull. His skull face tattoo, or war paint. Now, there is reason for that. When I was redoing this character, well, not redoing, I made a mod that had all of my character presets in the mod. So all I had to do was pick the class, the character's race at the beginning of the game, and then just go into presets, and it overwrote, like, because these presets, let's be honest, they're garbage. They're just not good. And all I had to tinker with was his hair and all that. I was going to leave Harentar's iconic war paint out this time, but I have a really good reason for keeping it in. It's part of his backstory now. Yeah, he came from a very rough gang in Cyrodiil, because technically the Dragonbone character is Cyrodiilic in origin. In fact, I think every character in Elder Scrolls history, every main character is a foreigner. You watch. Mark the date. When Elder Scrolls 6 comes out, main character is going to be from Cyrodiil, or at least be a foreigner. As my Wood Elf character, I noticed Hadvar has a line for every unique race of prisoner. He says, it's not every day you see like a Wood Elf come to Skyrim unaccompanied or something like that. Are things really that bad in Cyrodiil? Or whatever, however he said it. So I guess the assumption is your character is Cyrodiilic. So the backstory for this guy, he used to run with a really tough gang in Cyrodiil. And they would just, like, steal shit, steal horses, steal weapons and armor, turn it around and selling them. And this plays into this playthrough, because unlike last time, this time we are going to be working with for the Thieves Guild, because and I thought, why don't I just do this for the Dwemer Ruin that you get access to? Well, the thing is, that's not the final quest of the Thieves Guild, but it's like, it may as well be. It's like so deep into the Thieves Guild quest line that it's like, it's the penultimate quest. After that, it's just a matter of, like, returning Nocturnal's key to her, like, little shrine down there in the what was it called, the Evergloam, or the Ebon Shroud, Twilight Sepulchre, that's what it's called. So, and it really reminds me of Daggerfall, kind of, sort of. I mean, it's nothing like Daggerfall, but the quest system, how it's taking you from pickpocketing off of a guy, and then you wind up, like, talking to an actual Daedric prince and returning their lauded weapon. I'm not doing that quest. So, just to preface this, I started this character. I'm not using Live Another Life alternate start. I'm not using any Arthmore mods at all. And it's nothing against his work, because I think he does phenomenal work. I just wanted to do a straightforward bug-free opening as possible. And I figure if I create a character template and run them through the gauntlet of Helgen, so to speak, and then if I want to start a new character, it's already saved at that point, and it's just like ripping the band-aid off. No long open... I mean, that long, drawn-out, like, cart sequence, it was iconic the first time you saw it back in 2011. I think my first time seeing it was, like, 2013, because I got the game 2 years later. Because by the time I got it, like, Dragonbone was already out. Yeah, and so it might have been iconic again when you played it for the first time on Xbox One, or you played it Anniversary, but it's like, to go through that each and every time... I'm gonna turn the music down. So... basically... Oh, wow. They kind of got, like, little MCM stuff here for True Storm. That's awesome! Why can't other mods do that? I like that. The modded version of the Helgen intro proved to be a hassle. I was prevented from completing it because when you reach the point where not Hadvar, the other guy, Rayloff, is like, "Hurry, Dark Elf, the gods won't give us another chance." Run into the tower. You're supposed to jump through the hole that Alduin creates, because he's like melting the Stormcloak guy. He's just breathing fire in it. Jump after he leaves, or what I usually do, because I've beaten this game a million times, I jump and rappel off of Alduin's head while he's doing that into the inn, that building below, which is the inn, and then I run across, jump down and out the side. Well, the last 2 times I've tried the modded opening, which, when I say modded opening, I just mean it's Skyrim with mods. I have no mods that should be affecting Helgen. I'm not using alternate start. I'm not using the unofficial patch. I'm not using Helgen Reborn. I'm just to reinforce that point. No mods affecting Helgen. So when Alduin shows up, breathes fire. Oh, hi, HR Puff and stuff. I jump on his head, because it's fine. We're close like that. The inn, the roof, is intact. There's fire, but it's intact. So there's no place to jump into. So I said, okay, I glitchily run across the roof. Mind you, my arms are bound. The character's arms are still bound. Ulfric nor Rayloff took the time to fucking unbind your arms in that point. Oh, sure, we're gonna save you from the Dragon Apocalypse, after you almost got your head cut off, but you're on your own for everything else. Bye! Yeah, so... then I figured, okay, I can just go from that point, and where the dragon Alduin pops up, with the mouthy smart-ass kid and Hadvar, you're supposed to, like, run around him and then turn. Well, that building is also still intact. So I went and disabled all my mods and started a fresh, like, I did the vanilla, like, completely, because I already had a save at, like, where people are being, like, lined up for execution. So all I had to do was turn off the mods, load that, pick my race, name my character, and then that was that. So the things that you missed on the beginning of this playthrough was the very buggy modded opening, which proved to be both hilarious and infuriating. and impossible for me to overcome. So I had to do it vanilla. Yeah, okay. If my voice goes dead, it's either because of my Jerd acting up or because I'm an idiot and I somehow managed to kill my Recon 70 Turtle Beach headset. What was the other thing? Okay, saying things that we have done so far to recap. Because I've mentioned this before, I have a presets mod that has all of my predefined main characters, like Azarian Vidrano, who's my main... he's my mod testing character. I don't know if I'll ever do a game where I'm actually playing as him, because he's like, oh, look at this mod, let's get a screenshot for the Beth page, or for Reddit, or whatever. Like this character here, Harentar, and my damn thief character Cam, who is also a Thieves Guild member, are both like defined characters in the sense that everything is predefined for them. I've created them, I've used them almost a decade ago, and I've uploaded them into the creation kit, overwriting several of the predefined presets, because let's be honest, why use a preset and then take guesswork to recreate your character when you can just upload your character and in a matter of seconds all you have to do is change maybe the hair or the face paint. So this character, yeah, I need to grab my... There we go. Okay, so Harentar, already went through Helgen. I took the time out while still vanilla, and I discovered all of the little towns. I discovered all the main towns. I haven't discovered Stone Falls or Stone Hills or whatever it's called. I haven't discovered Rorikstead. I haven't discovered Nightgate Inn. I haven't discovered Iverstead or what the hell is that other little hamlet in the Rift? The one that they send you to for the mead. Anyway, I discovered all the main cities because it's kind of like Oblivion or Daggerfall, where they're already there. It's just a matter of, okay, this is going to take, like in Daggerfall's case, you type in the city or hamlet you want to go to. Most people choose to go to the capital. Some people choose to go to Gothway Garden, or they go to Wayrest or wherever. And you know, you have the option of traveling cautiously, recklessly, whatever, camping, no camping, and it'll take a number of days. Oblivion was more like Morrowind. Morrowind was more like Daggerfall, but no fast travel. At least not in the traditional sense. If you wanted to travel, you had to get on a boat, get on a Silt Strider, or get teleported. Which is very nice for immersion purposes, but it added more to the time consumption of the game, and it would have been nice to have the option to do that, but I wouldn't. If I had the option to change Morrowind, I would leave that intact, because I feel like adding in normal fast travel would destroy the integrity of the game, because it works so well. And when you are doing quests for a certain faction in a certain area, you get really good at remembering, you know, what is what. I can't hear anything. Everything's muted. So, yeah. This character has already gone through Helgen. This is a modded playthrough. And I'm going to go through a list of mods that I'm using. This doesn't show the mods anymore, for some reason. But that's fine. I can list off the top of my head, because I have it written down. Where are you going, Windows XP? All my things are falling off my shelf. Damn it. Okay. I wrote down on this paper all of these mods, because I recently had a problem with Ghost Space, so I went through and I cleared the reserve cache, and my save was already bunked anyways, because I updated a save or something, and it... Same thing happened with Fallout 4. Hadn't played Fallout 4 in about a year, and the Heather Kasdan companion mod was had an update, and it also this time I forgot it didn't include Nuka World or any of the DLC. She's complete now with all the DLC. Great mod, by the way. Cost way more in memory and space than what I had allotted for originally, and so I just said screw it. I went and there's people in the background talking. I went and there we go. That's loud. That's really loud. How do people stream when there's like ambient people rabble rousing in the background? That's quite loud. I like it though because it makes it feel lived in, but not when I'm trying to like ramble on myself. Okay, so as I was saying, I was clearing ghost space, and I figured, you know what, and this applies to both Fallout 4 and Skyrim, because it's like literally the same thing happened. It was like, and I read somewhere, don't update in the middle of a save, in the middle of a playthrough. Don't do it. I remember that, but at the time I was like, oh, I have the space. Let's just get it over with. It's probably just a texture fix. No! It included more shit. And it was way more than what I had allotted for. So I just started new on both Skyrim and Fallout. So I have this load order for this particular, for Anniversary Edition, is centered around all things Dwarven. And I'm going to list off the mods that I'm using for that. Well, you're probably going to ask my UI mods. I'm using Nordic UI, Nordic Sky HUD, Oblivion interaction icons, and Sovngarde, and that's a patch or add-on for Nordic UI. I'm also using a privatized version of Sky UI 2.0, which works for Xbox. Don't ask for it. I can't upload it, make it public or anything. If you want it, you need to upload your own copy for private. JS, what is that? Dova Bear, yeah, Dova Bear loading screen, Quest Debugger, Wonders of Weather, True Storms, 4K Stars of Galaxies, Surreal Lighting, and a greener Skyrim. Realistic Water 2, Sounds of Skyrim, all of that, Civilization, Dungeons, Wilds. My own mod I uploaded, Morrowind-esque Dwemer ambience. What that does is it doesn't change the Dwemer dungeons. It doesn't replace the music, the atmosphere. It adds on to it. So when you would go into Dwarven dungeons in Skyrim, or not Skyrim, bad streamer. We're in Skyrim. We're talking about the past. When we go into Morrowind, you would hear like steam, or you'd hear pipes clanking together and things like that, gears turning. That kind of like like that tapping sound, echoey tap. It's just very nostalgic, and that's the whole purpose I have it, because it sounds iconically Dwemer. Of course, the music, Daggerfall, Tavern music, that's another mod of mine. The music mod, another mod of mine. When are we getting to the Dwarven stuff? As soon as I can find it. Okay, Clockwork, that's our first Dwarven mod. That's a large size mod. That comes with the player home. I've never done Clockwork before, so this is a blind playthrough for me. I have some other non-Dwarven mods, like the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal, not the shitty Creation Club one, which is basic. I'm talking about the epic one, done by, I think, Nanny GT. I think that was the mod author's name. Excellent mod, by the way. Moonpath to Elsewhere. Undeath. We're not going to be doing any of those in this playthrough because they don't pertain to Dwemer. We're only doing Dwemer stuff. I got Observatory, which, if I recall, I put it in my load order because it looked Dwemer-ish. So I put that in there. Legend of the Ethereum, that's a Dwemer one. I got Inns and Taverns, not related to Dwemer, but it's nice when you're traveling the long roads to find a tavern where you least expect it because it's helpful. Uh, let's see here. Wizard's Well. Wizard's Well is a Dwemer mod, I think, by Haim. I want to say Haim Projects. I'm not 100% sure. It's like a portable Dwarven styled home that you can teleport to, and there's like a teleporter, I think, in all, like, by all of the major cities. Haven't used that one yet, but I'm excited to use that because that will be our main base of operations. Let's see. Khajiit armor, that's for... Not for this mod. We'll see it, but we're not going to use it. We got, like, Dwemer Tech. Magic of the Dwarves by Inai if I'm pronouncing that correctly. He did a lot of really good magic mods. I use Apocalypse. That's always in my load order. I'm not really a big user of his like combat or perk overhauls. I've tried it before and it just threw me off. Like I forget, oh, that changes this, that changes that. The requirements, prerequisites change. I wasn't a fan of that, but I could tell the work was really done into it. And it's good for people who want Skyrim, but done differently. I like his magic mods. And I like Dwemer Tech because it's like magic, but it's also like science-y magic. So it's kind of like, it could work, hypothetically. I've got a Conjurable Chest. That's one of my mods, but it comes with a Dwarven luggage, so that ties into that. We've got would be nice if I had all these, because I know there's a couple other... Oh, there's one Creation Club mod we will be using, and it ties in with everything. If we find a person wearing it, or if we find all the pieces, there's the Dwarven like light mail mod, which is like Dwemer armor, but it's light instead of heavy. And occasionally get attacked by someone wearing some or full pieces of the set. There's also a horse mod that's a Dwemer steam horse mod. So we'll try to find those pieces as well. We have... Oh, there's Inigo. Now, he's not tied to any of that, but I'm using him because this character is not really a fighter. Even though he was in a gang, he was more like an extortionist, more of like a pickpocket, a blackmailer. He wasn't really like the guild muscle, the gang muscle, because he was in a gang in Cyrodiil. I should finish up on that backstory. So he comes back out here to he escapes from jail out there, avoids jail time. He's given an option. You can either because you were just kind of like, you were a new member of the gang. You can get out of town, don't show your face here again, or stick around and get thrown in prison and possibly face the headman's axe. Which didn't really matter anyway, because when I come to Skyrim, that's the first fucking thing that happens. So, he's in Skyrim to turn his life around and research Dwemer, because he's always had a fascination with it. Now's the time for a new leaf, a new start, no more gangs, no more uninitiated violence. Well, then you got the Thieves Guild, but they have a code of conduct against violence, so it's similar but different. So he's getting and using Inigo as his bodyguard, because he's not really a fighter. He's more of a thinker, more of a archaeologist. Archaeologists aren't fighters. He's a Dwemerologist. So while he likes the stuff, like a dwarven suit of armor is his dream to have that, and a dwarven battle axe. It's more like dressing up to go to Comic-Con. You're not actually like Ryu Hayabusa. You're not actually like Dante. You're not actually ECO Auditory. You're wearing the outfits and have like a really nice crafted looking replica weapon, but you're not really the Dragonborn. You're not really Alistair. from Dragon Age, it's his cosplay. It's similar in this because he knows these things. Oh, they're pretty. Oh, that looks cool. He doesn't know how to use it. So during this playthrough, he's going to be learning how to smith and craft dwarven weapons, and he's going to learn how to wield two-handed, like a battle axe, specifically a dwarven battle axe. Now I got a bunch of animal creature mods, and that's honestly, it's irrelevant, because it has nothing one way or the other to do with the dwarven stuff. There's some other things in here. Ethereal Elven Overhaul, I always have that in my loader. It makes elves not look like they're on crack. Fatherland Sons, Fatherland Daughters, RS Children. Human skin tones for elves, for wood elves, because he does have a human, like, Caucasoid skin tone, like the wood elves always did from Arena all the way to Oblivion, and then Skyrim was like, no. And then back in ESO, they can be tan or they can be light. And then Skyrim was like, no. So, I don't know. Where the hell is it? I have this mod that changes. Okay, animated Dwemer lifts. So the lifts that you see, like the little elevators that go to Blackreach, those are animated now. Maybe I don't have it listed on here. But I have this mod that changes the mask, the face of Raccoon. Or whatever. So, without further ado, let's do further. And reveal our queens! No. No, Morgan, not today, not tonight. We're revealing our Khajiit.
Hey, you're not supposed to be down here. Official business only. Sure, and I'm Queen Aya. Now tell me another one.
Oh,
sure,
fine.
That'll do just fine. Go on ahead. Until next time.
Crazy Khajiit. Just pause that if you want to read it. I have played with Inigo before with my test character Azarian. So this is not new. Again, pause this if you want to read it. I've already read it. It's just like a little backstory on who the character is. Because at this point, the Inigo character is kind of a meme. Like a self-aware meme. He's very overpowered. Because he already comes with like an ebony bow and an ebony sword. What is this necklace? Oh, muffle tongue necklace. Okay. I did not notice that last time.
Come to kill me at the last, have you? Thank the gods. I can bear the guilt no longer. I know I must die. Beware, though. My newfound honor demands I defend myself.
Newfound honor?
I am in no mood for jokes. Strike me down. Take your revenge. You don't remember? That is my fault also. I am your so-called friend Inigo. I was the one who killed you. I tried anyway. I am guilty. Kill me. After I shot you, I finally realized my mistake and tried to turn myself in. Your body was gone. The guards did not believe me. They said I was wasting their time. I had to pay them to put me in this cell. It is where I belong. I needed to repent. I need to repent.
I don't remember much, but it's clear you owe me. Come with me.
Fight with you? Or die defending you? Yes, I accept. I feel lighter in my heart now you have given me this opportunity. It will be like old times. Do not joke about such things, my friend. The sadness I feel for what I have done is brutal enough. For now. Pooling our resources.
You can go ahead and have that, and you can have that. And you can have that.
Let us go.
Oh, he does have a ponytail. Huh. Let me out, damn it! I'm innocent. I'm innocent as the sunrise. I got a naked purple cat following me around. I love a mod author is called Smart Blue Cat. That cat is purple. I'm gonna go get a drink real quick. People have probably seen me tuned in. Oh, someone's playing Skyrim? How fun! A Dwemerologist. Oh, that sounds interesting. And then seen me come and clicked in to see that it's just like consistently. It's just consistently like a pause screen. Oh, I need to mention that I have already completed the initiation into the Thieves Guild. So that's already done. So I need to do these things to
Hello there. Can I pour you a Blackbriar mead?
trying to get that delivery quest.
You look like you could use a drink. What do you say to some cheap mead? No, friend. You've got it all wrong. I'm not selling cheap mead. I'm selling good mead for cheap. Blackbriar mead. I sell cases of it for half of what the inns and taverns pay through the meadery. All I need is someone to deliver it for me. If anyone saw me leave Riften, they get suspicious. I need someone to take this small keg of Blackbriar mead to Wilhelm at the Vilmer Inn. in Iverstead. Drop it off, and he'll trade you something for the delivery. Keep it as payment for the legwork. Oh, and if you bump into Andarin from the meadery, keep your mouth shut. He'd write us out in a second. Good. Now get going. Remember,
Okay.
keep this to yourself.
You need to get some clothes on that cat. We are going to do all of the Dwarven-related quests eventually. The best weapons this character will be using are Dwarven. He has no interest in Daedric, has no interest in, Ebony or Orcish. I think Dwarven is better than Orcish, I think. He will be learning smithing. We'll be learning two-handed. We'll be learning heavy armor. Of course, the compass is freaking out. Are you upstairs? Are you downstairs? Are you upstairs? Are you downstairs? Are you upstairs? Are you downstairs? We've already completed the initiation of Thieves Guild. We killed Grella just on a whim. Went in there, killed her. Obviously escaped Helgen. Visited all the big major cities.
Come to see Balaman perform miracles with steel, eh? Take a look.
I got a lot of money for early training, and I'm just going to use the cheat
If you need
console
any more
to
smithing work, come see me again.
the cheat spell to deduct it. Whatever I don't need.
You are multi-talented.
What brings you to
I need more
Balaman?
leather.
Take a look.
You son of a bitch.
You wish to do what I do? Very well.
I'll bring it up here to about 50.
If you need any more smithing work, come see me again.
I'll see if she has any leather.
Buy some. You gonna buy something? Or everything I've got on display? Really?
Like, you're cheating, you're using... If you're using mods, you're pretty much cheating anyway. So...
I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
Can you believe she's like the second best light armor? So I'll get these up. Health. Health. I always do health first. So that's up to 130. Stamina. Stamina. Health. Health. Stamina. Health. Health. Alright. So, we might actually be able to craft Yep. Oh, I forgot. We got Dwemer certified. We've got a Dwemer certified by the Talkie Toaster. You know, we're not even going to waste on elven smithing. There's actually no point. Okay, Oblivion level up music, I get that you're excited, but there's no reason to, like, loop like that.
Come back when you're ready to spend more gold.
So now we are level 11. Level 11 with that.
It seems I could use it.
I'll go ahead and...
Good job. I can see.
What the fuck are you doing,
No
dude?
matter whether Riften always... What is yours is mine.
Marbles and gleaming gemstones over here.
If you need anything else, just ask.
Looking to stay alive?
Come to see Balaman? Take a look.
Let's see, do you have any Dwarven ingots? Of course not.
You wish to do what I do? Very well.
So that should have put us up to be able to learn Numidium Scholar. Oh no, that requires 90. Oh well.
If you need any more smithing, nothing like the smell of a white-hot blade.
You know what? We'll get to. I don't want to get too overpowered too early. I'm already like level 13. I didn't want to go in there. Ugh. I wanted to go into the pawn shop.
Ah, good. Back for some more Blackbriar mead, eh?
A little over the top, Boon Green. I can't believe how that voice actor was like promoted to being like a main character voice in the Elder Scrolls Online.
So, can I interest? Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
Little does he know. Little does he know what's about to happen. I like that. Dwarven stuff should actually start. Should actually start appearing in leveled lists. Wonder if I can use that to
What? Oh, it's one of you people.
It's one of you
so
people.
Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up himself anymore, eh? What's this message?
Simple. You don't pay, bad things happen. I think you know what
You're
it is.
gouging me for what little coin I make, and you can't even protect yourselves? Ridiculous.
We can protect ourselves. Trust me.
Don't fool yourself. It's only a matter of time before you people are run out of Riften. I'm going to make you sorry for this.
Mouth.
Come on, let's see what you're made of. No!
That was W champion back in the Attitude Era.
Victory or Sovngarde!
Come on!
Stepping on Slim Jim! He's doing no damage to me.
Don't let him get away with this!
Please, no more. I'll pay. Here.
See? And your dwarven artifact is in one piece. There you go. I could never bring myself to destroy a dwarven artifact. Are you kidding me? I'm not a monster. Okay, so that's one paid for. Let's talk to this chick over here. Harentar respects the dwarves way too much and their work to.
If you're looking for a room, try. What does he want now? I already explained to him that you can't get blood from a stone.
Oh yeah, lady?
Ha! We'll see about that.
Get him!
I'm not afraid to hit a girl. Yeah.
Don't let him get away with it!
Take that, ma'am. And this. Some of that. Jerry.
Come on, he's not
Here,
so tough.
take your damn coin and get out of here.
I just won, you dumb floozy. He's not so tough. Yeah, I won. It's over. It is over. Officially. My dad was playing Oblivion the other night.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
He like never deletes saves. He's up to like save
A letter from
430.
Moving up in the world, eh? Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Thank God he doesn't look like a drug addict anymore. Let's see. This letter. I really don't have any desire to do any of those, like, Creation Club, you know, the extra house mods and stuff. I'm going to use Wizard's Well. That's going to be my base of operations. Hi, I assume you heard how I
Here for a
blackmailed
room
those
or something
people.
to drink? Show me. Look, everything was all just a misunderstanding. I didn't mean to tell Brynjolf to go jump off the pier. You tell him I'm sorry, yes? Take this. Every single coin I owe is there. I swear it.
Hiring notice. Legends of the Ethereum. Grand opening. Oh, this is for my Marsh Merchant mod. I think I got that quest when I went down here. There's some quest about that little goblin. There was a note down here that I read. And I don't know why it was down here, but it was. For blue in the face. Although I'm not seeing it. There we go. Look, Inigo looks pissed. Ah! No, it's fine. We're not doing anything. We're just looking. We're looking for a note that, may have been left down here. Ah, that's where it was. Okay. I don't know if we're going to get that goblin guy in this playthrough. You fucking mind?
Looking for work? I need someone to deliver a message to Sibby Blackbriar. Ah, well, I recently approached Sibby Blackbriar about buying Frost, one of the finest breeding horses in Skyrim. He agreed to sell. I paid Sibby half the cost of Frost up front, but before he could deliver, Maven had him locked up. Sibby believes this exempts him from our deal. It does not. I want you to talk to Sibby for me. Then I want you to bring me Frost and the lineage papers that prove the horse's worth. Good man. You won't regret it. Head to the Riften jail and talk to Sibby. Get him to tell you where Frost and his lineage papers are and bring them to me outside Riften. You'll be well paid for your time. I'll meet you outside of town.
So this character, when this money is gone and spent, so I have 51,637 gold, which has to be used towards training and procuring supplies and all that. Because the character's not a complete fucking novice. Like, he knows.
Protect yourself, right? Buy armor.
He knows how to do stuff. And we're gonna have to earn money, which is where the Thieves Guild comes in, where these random jobs come in. Or at least things that we can sell and turn a profit on.
Have you come to gawk at me, or is this a social call? Ah, and let me guess. He wants his horse. Well, that's going to be a bit of a problem. You see, I don't really outright own Frost. That is correct. You see, Frost belongs to the Blackbriar estate. Technically, everything in the estate is owned by my mother, Maven. My plan was to take the horse from our lodge and deliver it to Latrush at the stables. Obviously, that didn't exactly work out as I'd planned. Still, I don't want to cross Latrush. Tell you what, steal the horse and deliver it, and you can have the second half of the payment. Nice try, but my mother's already got me in jail. Maybe you should try that one on Latrush.
Okay. Taking care of pizza every day. Taking care of pizza. What was really weird? What the? FPS dropped considerably with mods added, and it's like it doesn't even really... Like, even if it's just adding a map marker, any mods, like any, that affect Riften will drop the FPS. There's a noticeable difference. Unmodded vanilla Riften and modded Riften. So when I was doing this and killed these two bumbleheads, look at this guy. The guy that's usually over there, you know, the randomly spawned lowlife, ran across the bridge before it was raised and got killed by him. That never happened. That was the first time that has ever happened. Oh, I didn't notice this guy last time. Yeah, I don't know if I want a pet rat following me around. I will take that bread, though. I don't know if I call this a conduct run. I really wish sounds of Skyrim didn't affect the flagon, because there's like no one here, and it's really jarring when you hear like a huge crowd of people and...
Come back later, and I may have some work for you.
I'm not here to hold your hand. Figure this one out for yourself.
Listen, I was gonna give you money for training, and you got ghosts in here, by the way.
So, job's done and you even brought the gold. Best of all, you did it clean. I like that. Dumping bodies and keeping the guards quiet can be expensive. Well done. And it would seem I owe you something in return. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say you've done more than simply prove yourself. We need people like you in our outfit. That's the spirit. Larceny's in your blood, the telltale sign of a practiced thief. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a rough patch lately.
Yes, Luxord.
But it's nothing to be concerned about. Tell you what, you keep making us coin, and I'll worry about everything else. Fair enough? Now, if there are no more questions, how about following me and I'll show you what we're all about?
Yeah, if you didn't know, Brynjolf's voice actor, Robin Atkin Downs, voices Luxord, but I like calling him Luxord because that's what I've always called him since Kingdom Hearts 2. What? Yeah, I don't know if anyone who plays Skyrim also plays Kingdom Hearts. They're fun games. I still think Kingdom Hearts 2 is the best. It's probably one of the first JRPGs I've ever played that's been like a solid... Go ahead and tape. This gave me a heart attack the first time this popped up. That is a little, that is the little notification for the Grey Cowl of Nocturnal, the actual mod. Not the, Creation Club. The little, like, 5-minute Creation Club thing. This is like a long, like, 30 or 40 hour thing. With fleshed out backstories and cities and puzzle quests and stuff like that. What's funny to know is Stephen Russell, the guy who voices Mercer, also voices the extremely British Clavicus Vile. I thought it was the guy who voiced Holly in Red Dwarf. Nope, it's Stephen Russell.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not be another waste of the guild's resources, Brynjolf. Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. If you play by the rules, you walk away rich. You break the rules and you lose your share. No debates, no discussions. We do what we say, when we say. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
You claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let him prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands.
I look
and
like
shut
a
us
slob.
out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf,
Are they gonna take me seriously?
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something?
A guy like this shows up demanding protection money.
But a benefit to us, then you're in. Welcome to the Thieves Guild.
Oh man.
Welcome to the family, lad. I'm expecting you to make us a lot of coin. So don't disappoint me. Simple. Do as you're told and keep your blade clean. We can't turn a profit by killing. You should talk with Delvin Mallory and Vex. They know their way around this place, and they'll be able to kick some extra jobs your way. Oh, and talk to Tanelia in the Flagon. She'll set you up with your new armor. Golden Glow Estate is a bee farm. They raise the wretched little things for honey. It's owned by some smart-mouthed wood elf named Arengoth. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the estate's hives and clearing out the safe in the main house. The catch is that you can't burn the whole place to the ground. That important client Mercer mentioned would be furious if you did. Aye. The last thing we want to be doing is crossing our clients. Maven prefers that Arengoth remains alive, but if he tries to stop you from getting the job done, kill him. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. Well, lad, I do just as well drawing a blade across my own neck. Where did this foolish request come from? Huh. So Sibby finally got the nerve to bare his teeth, eh? Look, this sounds like a family matter, and I don't want the guild in the middle of it. You do what you want. Just don't expect us at your back when Maven has your head on the executioner's block. They're built like small fortresses to resist the weather, but their one weakness is flame. Besides, nothing tells the people of Riften we mean business better than a huge column of smoke. I'll give you one good reason. Maven Blackbriar. Burn all the hives, and she'd have to import honey for Blackbriar meadery, which would cut into her profits. Golden Glow Estate brought in a mountain of gold for the guild. You could almost call it our sweetest deal. Then out of the clear blue, Arengoth stopped sending us our cut. Mercer was, well, angry to put it kindly. So we send in Vex and find out he's hired a bunch of mercenaries to guard the place. Aye. Arengoth sent the city guard packing and fortified the entire island. In fact, Vex barely made it out of there alive. You should talk to her about it before you go.
Let's see.
We had an arrangement with Maven. We kept an eye on Golden Glow Estate to make sure the honey kept flowing. If the workers had a dispute, we'd rough them up. If competitors tried to buy honey from Arengoth, we'd steal the shipments. In return, Maven allowed us to extort Arengoth and bring in a huge payout. Let me put it to you this way. Nothing happens in Riften without Maven's consent. One word from her, and you could spend the rest of the 4th era in prison. You watch yourself on that island. Those
Mercenaries don't take prisoners. Hey, let's talk a second. I wouldn't bother smacking at those hives with a weapon. Set them on fire, and they'll go up like kindling. I'll point you to the first and last person you're ever going to need to talk to. Nelia. She's the guild's fence. Treat her right, and she'll make you rich. Try and rip her off, and you'll have the whole guild to answer to. Need any more pickpocket training?
Come here, I'll show you what I know.
Aha! Here we go. Frame 750.
The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead. Just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim. If talking your way out of trouble isn't enough, you could always pick up some training from Delvin, Vex, or Viper. Also, I recommend hitting the training room if you need lockpick practice. Helped me out of a jam more than once. If you ever need more practice with...
Oh, I forgot it's not ESO. I was playing ESO for a good while before I,
Oh, just grab me.
Alright. So we need to make money. Well, we do have money, but we're gonna be spending it because this is for the purposes of training and all that. Oh, we still have plenty of gold. I just really don't want to get like max level too early and then have like, oh my god, I'm fighting the new medium.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of a guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong. And two, you follow my lead and do exactly as I say. No questions, no excuses. Then we understand each other. Good. Now, it's time to get your feet wet, and I don't want to waste a lot of time talking about anything but business. I'm not gonna sugarcoat it for you. We're in a bad way down here. Who knows? Old Delvin thinks it's some kind of curse. I think he's crazy. If you want my opinion, I'd say it's just plain old bad luck. You can get out there and start making a name for us again. Make them start fearing us like they did long ago. And while you're at it, make a little bit of coin on the side. Not a bad deal, eh? Alright, but if you get arrested, don't blame it on me.
There's a Khajiit, I think, is an expert lockpick trainer. There's also one who's a expert sneak trainer too. go ahead and put those coins into lockpicking.
So you're the new recruit, huh? Well, looks like you and I are gonna have to get very well acquainted. I'm the fence down here. You come by anything you don't exactly own, and I'll pay you some coin for it. Minus a little slice for the guild, of course. I can also provide a few supplies useful to our trade now and again, for a small fee. Sure, how about I get Dirge to knock you over your head and dump you into the cistern? Look, I've been in this business a long time, and I've seen all types. You can play it tough, or you can play it smart. Whatever. At the end of the day, you'll find that all we care about down here is how much gold you can make us. Good. Then there isn't much more to say. Here's your armor. Just make sure you put it to good use.
I forgot how much of an asshole
Why don't
she
you
is.
take a look at some of my merchandise, and we'll see what kind of deal we can make.
Like, she's a female version of that sly, cynical... Why don't I get him to dump your body in the river? Why don't you see what we have? Oh, ooh. Hello, hello, hello. Yes. Yes. And we got our first dwarven items.
Well, you could always speak to Delvin or Vex if you're looking for extra work. Or if you're looking for training, we've got plenty of it down here. Delvin, Vex, Neerwin, and Viper can give you a leg up on that.
Yes, my friend. Pooling our resources.
He does kind of feel like he fits in. Like, I'll be honest, he doesn't... He stands out, but he stands out, like, in a good way.
What's next?
Is that the hunter backpack? Okay, good. And this, of course, lovely lady provided me with the face that I have today. Perfect. Actually, I'm going to exit through the back way. Now that we have access to it. Oh no, that's the vaults! I didn't want to go down there. Did you hear that? That sounded like someone dropped some coin. That clink sound. I only have 26 dwarven arrows, so I'm gonna... hang on to those. Hello? Who's there? Hello? Who's there? Damn rats always skirting about the shadows, making me jumpy. Oh, it's Inigo who's detecting me. I can't even see where the rats are because of the interior fog. I just know their general location is like... The other one is like behind this fort.
was that? What was that?
Oh, it's Santa Claus.
Damn it.
Oh, you're fucked, dude.
And pay with your blood.
I mistook that helmet for being a skeever. I like how the game... I do like how the game has NPCs react to sounds, though. That is a good, That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Just go ahead and take everything off here. All the gold. So, we went here by accident. We actually weren't supposed to go here. But it's fine, because, you know, I'm making money along the way. And, getting and completing side quests along the way. Now, no, I did kill Grelid, but I have not spoken to Aventus Aretino yet. So we won't be getting abducted by the Dark Brotherhood unless I, And I don't think... Oh, wait, yeah, we will be at some point, because the Brotherhood does send you to a few Dwemer locations. Mizinshalef being, like, the main one to go to assassinate some wizard. This way. It's nice being able to play without my controller disconnecting every 5 minutes. For the... I'm not even gonna bother with the Creation Club Thieves Guild shit. I'm just gonna ignore it. Or the Creation Club Grey Cowl. None of it ties into Dwemer stuff anyway, so it's a moot point. Here we go. See, if I really wanted to cheat, which I cheated to get the gold in the first place, so it's a moot point, I could have just come here and done this to get everything that I needed. We're not going to get anything to build Dwarven stuff out of here. We're just getting stuff that we need for the, leather outfit. Wait, what? Adnorn. And it's missing textures. There we go. So that's it. That's all we needed the cheat room for. So I'm going to use that gold spell to deduct a large quantity of money, because from this point forward we're just going to use like what we've got. What? What? Is that not working? It's not working. Is gold spell working at all? Okay, so that worked. I'm already level 15, so I don't want to, like, over-level.
Come
You know
to
what?
see
I like you.
Smithing's
I'll
been in
help
my
you find
blood
your
for
fire
generations.
salts.
The secret
Yep.
is my forge. It consumes fire salt. Well, it was. Sadly, this forge is dying, and I've used the last of my fire salts. You will? Thank you. 10 pinches of fire salt should give me all I need to bring this forge back to life.
I would like training.
You wish to do what I do? Very well. You wish to do what I do? Very well.
Oh, damn.
Remember, nothing but genuine fire salts will...
I'm level 19 now, son of a bitch.
The Forge knows the difference.
Well,
As
my
she
friend,
glitches out.
it was lost years ago in a Dwemer ruin. Without it, I feel almost as defenseless as a newborn. I don't think I'll ever be able to find a replacement. I couldn't ask you to undertake such a treacherous journey. It would be a fool's errand. But I see that spark in your eye, and I know better than to warn you away. Grimsever rests within the Dwemer ruin of Misc. Tread carefully, friend. Those same ruins almost took my life. I was adventuring in the depths of the ruins when I was attacked by a massive construct, like nothing I had ever seen. When the Colossus struck, Grimsever was knocked from my grasp, and I was wounded badly. It was only through blind luck that I was able to crawl away from the Dwemer abomination and make my way to the surface. I must have collapsed, because the next thing I remember is Eren standing over me, tending to my wounds. Please be careful.
You there. The Dawn Guard is looking for anyone willing to fight against the growing vampire
Fuck off,
menace.
orc.
What do you say?
Just like, fuck off, orc. Last time I killed him with witnesses, like, everybody turned hostile. And like, look. He's a hideous, ugly orc freak. Coming after me. And, yeah. Also, this conduct run, which isn't really so much of a conduct run, just I'm leading myself to nothing better than, Dwarven or Dwemer made. And I am using meta knowledge, obviously, of where locations are and things like that. Wait, what? Wizard's Well. Taking care of pizza. Oh, because there's an optional to, there's an optional, objective to, The fuck is this asshole? Oh, I think this is for, one of those mods for, like, I'm not sure if it's the Morrowind mod or if it's a Dwarven mod. He got trampled to death by horses. So let's go ahead and check out our home. The visits well. Ooh, fancy. This would work for both a Dwemer enthusiast or a Morrowind enthusiast. This is awesome. Oh, would you look at that? All this stuff right here. That's insane. This would be perfect for a Telvanni wizard or a Dwemerologist like myself. Oh, we're absolutely keeping that. That's an old Dwarven book from back in the days of Morrowind. It's over here. Dwemer cup, Dwemer dish. Oh, this is awesome. Okay, there are a few places we need to go. Because I need to get my levitate spell, and I absolutely need to get my mobile storage spell. It would be nice to mark and recall back to this place, because it seems like it's in sort of like a pocket dimension anyway. But the good thing is there is a entrance to Wizard's Well outside of like every major city. So that's good. Let me just check this real quick just to make sure. I want to give credit where credit's due. Yeah, Haim Projects. That's a nice little house mod. Oh, I wasn't really wanting to come here to Markarth. It's gorgeous here, though. Look at that. You know, I'm gonna have to get a picture of this. Sometimes Skyrim is just pretty. Okay. We did, of course, we found Markarth. Was unable to save the lady.
Traveling in the Reach is dangerous. Where do you want to go?
She's dead.
Climb and back,
White Run.
and we'll be off. Oh, steady up there.
Where's the Wizard's Well here in Whiterun? I assume... Riften has one, Markarth has one. Fuck this guy. Seriously, fuck this guy.
Why are you going backwards? Watch you do not trip.
We are not doing the Dawnguard main quest. I don't need to be harassed by this asshole every time. Oh, hello. I was just, yeah, I was just admiring the scenery. I was just, trying to not assassinate an orc. saw a mud crab the other day. Horrible creatures. Bye. Bye. News from the provinces? Nothing I'd like to talk about. Good day. Bye. Does this location not have a wizard's well? Am I like, I was under the impression that every major city had one. Maybe there are only places that are like Dwemer adjacent, because that would make sense. Actually, now that I'm out here,
This weather is spectacular and cleansing.
it sure is something, alright. See, the game loves to crash over in this location. A lot. A lot. Loves to crash.
My fur feels charged.
Wait, so the enemies spawn in on whatever side that you're not on? Wow, we got an arrow right to the head. Right in the face. I like this combination of Sky UI with Nordic UI. I like that. Because I really hated the original, like, default UI, like, inventory and all that, because it just I realize I'm playing this on a console, but we're so beyond the age of, like, Xbox 360 and PS3 that there's really no reason for it to look so clunky and bland and bleh.
Ah! Bother and befuddle! Stuck here! Stuck! My mother, my poor mother! Unmoving, at rest, but too still. Oh, poor Cicero is stuck. Can't you see? I was transporting my dear, sweet mother. Well, not her. Her corpse. She's dead. I'm taking Mother to a new home, a new crypt, but... Ah! Wagon wheel! Damnedest wagon wheel! It broke. Don't you see? Oh! Oh, yes! Yes, the kindly stranger can certainly help. Go to the farm, the Lorius farm, just over there, off the road. Talk to Lorius. He has tools. He can help me, but he won't. He refuses. Convince Lorius to fix my wheel. Do that, and poor Cicero will reward you with coin. Gleamy, shiny coin!
Kind of hard to believe that that guy's the same guy who voices Galmar Stonefist. I think I read that they're the same voice actor. I think.
Oh,
Hey, wake
for the
up.
love of Mara, what now? That Cicero fella? Tell me something I don't know. Crazy fool's already asked me about 5 times. Seems he's not satisfied with my answer. Why can't he just leave us alone? Pay me? You think this is about money? Have you seen the man? He's completely out of his head. A jester here in Skyrim? Ain't been a merry man in these parts for 100 years. And he's transporting some giant box. Says it's a coffin, and he's going to bury his mother. Mother, my eye. Could have anything in there. War contraband, weapons, skooma. Ain't no way I'm getting involved in any of that. What? And just who in Mara's name are you anyway? Hmm? Come here, telling me my business. And for what? To help a fool? Look, yes, you're right. The fella might be nutters, might not. The fact is, he needs help. I turned him away. What kind of a man am I, huh? Look, thanks. And I'm sorry for my unneighborly reaction. If you talk to Cicero, you be sure to tell him I'll be down to help soon.
Right after I go back to bed. I wanted to come down here and talk to him because we will be joining the Dark Brotherhood and doing quests for them for the money, armor, and the Dwarven ruins that they send us
Poor
to.
mother! Her new home seems so very far. You did? He has? Oh, stranger! You have made Cicero so happy, so jubilant and ecstatic, but more, even more, my mother thanks you. Here for your troubles, shiny, clinky gold, a few coins for your kind deed, and thank you again.
What's really nuts is if you first started playing Skyrim in 2011 and you were like a teenager, if you're like, say, 19, when Anniversary Edition came out, you would be 29, and you would officially be 30 right now. Because it's a whole year later after that. Why didn't I just fast travel to the keep? Oh well. Oh, we also didn't find Dragonbridge. Like, we found all the main cities, we didn't really find any of the, like Dragonbridge, Warwickstead, Shorestone, Stone Hills. We'll find those eventually. I might do some, like, well, I think if I play this character, I'm going to stream it, so I was going to say maybe some offline training, but
you tried
I don't want to do
work?
that.
My Sapphire doesn't like that I've been spending so much time looking for my father's
I don't want my
sword.
character to become like Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He fed his entire family
overnight.
with the gold he made using that weapon. I'm not about
pretty
to let
much
it gather
is.
dust in some thief's trophy room. I tracked it to a group of bandits nearby, but I'm no fool. I'd need the Whiterun guards or maybe hire the companions to get it. I don't know why I'm saying this, but if you find it out in your travels, I'd be grateful to you.
Wait, is that guy naked?
If you find that sword, please bring it to me.
Is that... That dude was walking around without clothes on.
Sometimes I miss the soldiers. I can teach you a few things.
You have insufficient gold. Oh.
No, I'm not. Looks like we've got something in common then. No, I'm a Redguard. My family hails from the Imperial Province. But I left home when I was just a lad. Been wandering ever since. Right then.
Yeah, my one Redguard character, Malakota, who's one of my first characters I ever roleplayed as. When you talk to those Alkir people, he says, she's a Redguard like us. If you're not a Redguard, he'll say, she's a Redguard like me. Or something. Just little things like that that the game has in, like, little motifs or flavor dialogue. We're gonna go in here, we'll be initiated in dialogue with the Jarl, but we're not gonna do Bleak Falls Barrow. Imagine if you did live in that barrow, your balls would be bleak. I imagine.
There's no telling what does he have to do there. Nothing?
Let's get this
What's
over
the
with,
meaning
come
of
on.
this interruption? Jarl Balgrup is not receiving visitors. Well, that explains why the guards let you in.
This, then?
Come on then. The Jarl will want to speak to you personally.
Yeah, she hunts you down no matter where you go.
So, you were at Helgen. You saw this dragon with your own eyes? By Ysmir, Irileth was right. What do you say now, Proventus? Shall we continue to trust in the strength of our walls against the dragon?
My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's in the most immediate danger. The dragon is lurking in the mountains.
Provocation. He'll assume we're preparing to join Ulfric's side and attack him. We should not.
I'll not stand idly by while the dragon burns my hold and slaughters
I love that
my
sound. The rainfall.
Irileth, send a detachment to Riverwood at once.
Yes, my Jarl.
If you'll excuse me, I'll return to my duties.
That would be best. Well done. You sought me out on your own initiative. You've done Whiterun a service. I won't forget it. Here, take this as a small token of my esteem. There is another thing you could do for me. Suitable for someone of your Particular talents, perhaps? Come, let's go find Harentar, my court wizard. He's been looking into a matter related to these dragons and rumors of dragons.
Don't mind me, I'm just, gonna go ahead and,
Harentar, I think I found someone who can help you. Dragon. Go ahead and fill him in with all the details.
So the Jarl thinks you can be of use to me. Oh yes, he must be referring to my research into the dragons. Yes, I could use someone to fetch something for me. Well, when I say fetch, I really mean delve into a dangerous ruin in search of an ancient stone tablet that may or may not actually be there. Straight to the point, eh? I learned of a certain stone. Go to Bleak Falls Barrow. Find this tablet, no doubt interred in the main chamber, and bring it to me. Simplicity itself. Take a look.
Oh, I don't have any money.
This is a priority.
Well, we need to do something about that.
No. Anything we can use to fight this threat.
1,000. Oh, 10,000. 20,000. That ought to
move quickly. Oh, I thought you were already on spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
That would be good to have in case I get disarmed. Fear. That would be good to have. That would be good to have. Entomb is actually really helpful, but he doesn't have it. Soul Trap.
Of course, yeah. Seem to have found. Enable system. I'm sure he will prove most.
White Run will be in your debt.
So, let's see. See what time it is. Play for a few more hours. Damn, it's already 1 a.m. I realized that by not having a bunch of gold readily accessible is a way of level scaling the game. So like when you do like what I did...
Never should have out again. Come on, watch the footwork. Yeah. Keep your balance.
Nice.
When you do what I did...
Get in there and yeah. Just keep swinging.
You become stronger earlier as a result into the quest, because you are and especially when I have the mod that and it has training like Morrowind, where you can train as much as you want as long as it's the correct type of trainer. What? How the hell did I get a level up? Oh, was that from, Amarin? That must have been. Okay, now I'm only one level more. Level 20. So it's not really that big of a deal. We would like for our character to get a complete set of Dwarven armor, but we'll settle for the light Dwarven armor that came with the Creation Club. That was made by Creation Club. That came with the Anniversary Edition.
Back to Riverwood. Yes, House Court. Leave immediately.
So there's a dungeon we need to go to. We aren't going in the dungeon, we're just going near it because our levitate spell is... that's the location of it. And it's kind of like near, I want to say, Labyrinthian? Sort of, but on the Whiterun side. This is the first character where I haven't put any points into Magicka. I put them into health and stamina, because being that I am focusing on like two-handed and heavy armor, you're gonna need more stamina to be able to like afford to do all that. My main character that's my testing character, Azarian Vidrano, I always put in health and then Magicka every other one. So
You picked a bad time to get lost.
Yeah!
I need a few more arrows from you. Is that an end?
you can actually sell this stuff and make honest money. By which I mean not cheap money. You got that gold by using a gold spell! If it had consequences like sure, you know, I'm gonna get a drink real quick, but sure, you can conjure gold, but we're gonna, like, every so often, we're gonna send a Dremora after you, because it's called equivalent exchange, and you can't make gold from nothing, even in Skyrim. Yeah, because when I first started modding Skyrim, which was on PC, it was like maybe a year, 6 months to a year before the console version came out for mods, you know, special edition. That came out, I want to say 2015, because that was like pretty much solidly 5 years between, let's see, 2011, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, so it's 5 years after Skyrim, 5 years before Anniversary Edition. It's solidly 5. Anniversary came out a whole 10 years after the fact of the initial release of Skyrim. Take all that. I feel less guilty about cheating if the mod author had put in, oh, we need some of that skooma. Something to the effect of, and I think it would be lore friendly. Like people sit here and say, oh, lore friendly. People use that as an excuse. Okay, like Daggerfall, for example, would have cursed objects. So maybe you get chased by scamps, or maybe like bandits spawn in, or what have you. Something like that would be like, okay, you can conjure even just one piece of gold. If you didn't earn it, if you're using magic to get it, it has consequences. So every so often a Dremora is going to come after you. Oh! That spell is so overpowered. A novice level creation club spell, and it's so fucking overpowered. Oh my lord, did you see how I just like, she's like, never should have come here, and I'm like,
Thank you. You are a good friend.
I'm like, I don't think so, bitch, and I just like nuke her. This spell is so overpowered. And this character is by no means a magic user. It just nukes her instantly. That's a, I thought that's just his face paint. I have never seen an Argonian with a face like that before.
Thunderbolts and lightning are very, very frightening. It is a good thing I am brave.
Does he have Fruity Pebbles face? No, it's just weird. It's like he's got 2 layers of war paint on. Which, if you're unfamiliar with the term, Fruity Pebbles face is the infamous pixelated face glitch that began with a special edition of Skyrim. Like, I'm gonna smash your head in! I don't think so, bitch. And she just dies. I can't believe how overpowered that spell is. How did that get into the game? Did they just think, like... No, it's fine. Like, by now, everyone has played and beaten Skyrim at least once. Yeah, now I remember why this was Azarian's, like, favorite spell. Just the first level of Elemental Flare. Because I think there's, like, 4 spells in that set from Creation Club. He would just use that one and just massacre entire rooms of enemies. Vampires, Draugr, bandits did not stand a chance. I think the only ones that stood a chance were the boss level ones, and even then it would... A few more zaps later, they're dead.
That one did not die graciously.
You see, the thing is that it's all elements rolled in. So this is basically a boss level spell that they're giving to you at the very beginning of the game, because there are RNG elements where you can actually find it as early as like Helgen. Well, I've never found it in Helgen, but I found it in like Riverwood. Are we chewing more than we can swallow? Or swallowing more than we can chew? Find out next on Geraldo. Where you going, bitch? Yeah! Yeah, no cheats. I don't have God mode activated or anything. Yeah. Oh fuck, there's 2 of them. There's 2 of them. There are 2 of them. Run. 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 Oh my god, there's 2 of them. Oh, did you kill the other one? Oh, no, you did not! Run, run, run. What?
Loving days are over, giant. That is that.
Actually, you know what? You can sell that. Turn a quick profit. And that was the space core that just fell somewhere. Oh goody, it's expert level. Let's not even bother. So I have to go to Ranvig's fast. That's where the levitate spell is. Oh! Hell no. You see how much damage that did? To that saber cat? And enemies scale with you in Skyrim, by the way. They all have different tiers, like snowy saber cats are the strongest level of saber cat. But they do scale with you. So it's so that you can't gain like 2 levels and automatically like one-shot everything. Like you can in Morrowind and Daggerfall. It did that much damage. That spell dropped its health down by half. and then one more hit of it, it was dead. Because that's fire, lightning, and ice rolled into one.
Space. I wonder what's up there. Big Dipper, Little Dipper, atmosphere, black holes, dragons! Oh, no dragons, just space. Wanna go home?
And that is the Space Core. One of the first mods made for Skyrim on PC back in the day. And that's not available, so don't ask me for it. Okay.
Yeah!
Thank you for that, Inigo. Otherwise I would have died. What's with orcs and necromancy? Like, there's a main antagonist in ESO. That was an orc in the Elsewhere chapter. Northern Elsewhere is an orc necromancer.
Rain releases all the best spells.
Okay. See, yes, I'm getting the furs because I can convert them into leather and sell them back to people. I do have the a mount called Blaze of Eventide. I don't think I'm using Blaze this playthrough for this character because it's very good but also very glitchy. And I'm just going to be using the Dwarven Horse mod that came with Creation Club. I didn't realize this, but Anniversary Edition has pretty much every, like, Creation Club thing. I checked, and there's a more detailed list. I think the PSN website or something like that, this PlayStation, because, you know, the PlayStation owners got really screwed on mods, so Creation Club stuff is pretty much what they get. And I compared it against the actual, like, what the UESP says, and there's way more in it than what the UESP says. I checked and confirmed, it's got, like, Redguard Armory. I never purchased that. But it's got that quest in here, and I've got Anniversary Edition, so... And I was like, wait a minute, that Dwarven Horse is with Forgotten Seasons. Yep, I've got Forgotten Seasons. If you purchased Anniversary Edition, you got pretty much every Creation Club creation. I don't think they're even making any more Creation Club stuff for Skyrim. I think they're... Like, I don't want to, like... say with, like, 100% certainty, but since, like... I believe, Starfield is supposed to come out this year, the end of this year. Like, maybe... Well, next month is the end of next year. It's either this month it's coming out or next month. Unless it was delayed again. Go ahead and take that. Take that. Go ahead and take that. I think that most of the people who, like, you know, all of the, like, the main content creators for Creation Club, Skyrim, and Fallout are focusing on Starfield. Because technically they're not Bethesda employees, but they are contracted, like, proxy. You could say they're proxy employees because they are... It is a contract. They're working with the official Creation Club. They're making content for Bethesda for the game, and they're getting a profit for it. I mean, from what I understand, it's not much. So I think that's, you know, we're not seeing any more Creation Club stuff. That's why Anniversary Edition had all the stuff in it, because it's one last dish hurrah. You know, some in-game stuff and an update. Even if you don't upgrade, you still get that for free, like fishing. And then, oh, okay. Here you go. Have some lightning and ice. Where's my Atronach body? Where is my Atronach? Thank you. I don't think it's too far-fetched to assume that the people working on Creation Club, sorry, were probably given copies of Starfield, like advanced copies, like the kind that journalists would get, and a Creation Kit, because Creation Kits come out not long after the game comes out, to make, like, you know, DLC for it. Like, oh, you want all this stuff from Skyrim in Hammerfell or wherever TES 6 is supposed to take place? Here, you can buy this Creation Kit bundle. Oh, you want Fallout stuff in Starfield? Here, you can buy this Creation Kit bundle. And I firmly believe that that's what's going on. Shut the fuck up, Wolf. Where the fuck is Randvik's fast? Feels like the landscape has completely changed. I mean, I don't mind it because it looks pretty, but it's... I think that's Randvik's fast up there. Maybe. Let me guess, it's a death overlord. It's not.
But that felt good. Our time together is proving mutually beneficial, I think.
I'm honestly surprised it was only a Draugr White.
To be by your side.
I was fairly certain it would end up being a Draugr Deathlord or Death Overlord. Because I'm only level 20, and, of course I don't have any money on them. You know, random skeletons in random dungeons will have all sorts of treasure. But a reanimated skeleton? Nope.
I hope it
no money.
Well.
Out of the question. No money. You're crazy for ass. Ooh. Alright. And it's enchanted. And it's for archery. right.
Adventures this new day will bring.
Okay, so I think Rambek's Fast is, like, not far from here. So we've been playing for a good 2 hours. I'm checking on the Twitch. Almost 2.5 hours. So knock on wood. So knock on my head. I tell you, if it weren't for the dragons and the civil unrest, I would love to live in Skyrim. It seems like any place in any century, in Tamriel and any century, would bear a lot of, like, misfortune. You know, during ESO, there was, like, a different, like, world-ending catastrophe happening in every era. Oh, let's go murder a wizard. Drellis is so evil that you can sense him even when he's through a load screen inside the cottage. Well, I think that was... Because I'm noticing a red dot. So there's like an enemy outside of the house. Now I'll go ahead and take that. The way that detection works in this house, for some reason, is like even him outside, if you linger outside long enough outside of the house, he can detect you and come out like and attack you. Because he normally has chickens outside, and he'll kill his own chickens. Yeah, see? I'm able to wait now. And it's not these little scamps. These little scamps are harmless. I do have a mod that adds imps and scamps to the game. And they're giving, the scamps are giving the imps a run for their money. Or not really. Hi. Hi. So I think over around this pass leads to... What the hell? Leads to, Labyrinthian. I'm trying to remember if the Mages Guild quest sends us to any... Or College... Actually, it does have one... Looks like in this playthrough we will be joining all the guilds. Civil War, however, in the main quest doesn't send us to any. So we're not going to be doing any of those. There's an ogre over there.
Ready your weapon, my friend. There is killing to be done. One less to worry about.
Yeah, this leads to Labyrinthian. I don't want to go to Labyrinthian, I want to go to Ranvig's Fast. Gosh.
This
Having buffering issues. That's why.
Oh, my friend here will take your goods.
Yep. The stream is having issues on twitch.tv. Which is just fucking typical. So I don't know what the fuck is going on with the stream. It's not like... Okay. Weird, but whatever. Oh, that's an ogre. That's an ogrim. Okay. I thought that was an ogre, but it's an ogrim. Not as fat as I would have expected. Thank you for the arrows, sir. I'll put those to good use. Why do you look so pissed off still? Yeah, the ogrims that they used for here are way too, like, thin. Ogrims are supposed to be big and fat. And they don't even remotely look like ogrims. They look like... I don't know. They look like monsters that should be in the Dark Crystal. That elemental flare, it's a novice level spell and it's so wildly overpowered. Did anyone ever do a review of that, just that creation kit spell tomes? Okay, here's Ranvig's Fast. Because, It's crazy overpowered. And I don't have any points. This character has no points put into destruction. See, destruction is just 19. I could, in theory, learn that. I haven't learned it. I have 0 points put into any magic areas. And it's already that powerful. I think this is Ranvik's fast. Okay, yeah, this is.
Stay back.
The ghost.
I don't want to attack you. I don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
Well, now you're dead. You don't need a choice. Now you're dead. It's fine.
I'm sorry. This isn't what I want. I don't have any choice. I'm sorry.
So you can't make Skyrim like Daggerfall or Morrowind, but you can play it like Daggerfall or Morrowind.
I don't want to do this.
See, I have points actually put into one-handed, and I can't one-shot people with that. But with that magic spell, with that elemental flare, I can one-shot people pretty much. That's how OP it is. See, that up there is where our spell tome is. Don't know if I'll ever use any of those Daedric spells, but nice to have anyway, I guess. At least for this character, I won't use them. Yeah, we're not doing that quest. We're not doing the main quest. What's a good middle point to work to? Riverwood? Helgen. Fast travel back to Helgen. The place where it all started, where I almost had my head cut off. And as we can see now, bandits have, in fact, taken over. They put the dead bodies and the skulls up as a grisly warning of sorts.
What was that? Over here!
What was up?
Gods, no!
What was that? Which reminds me, I do need to sell half this stuff.
Excellent one. Excuse me, my friend.
That's not the gate that we want.
Come on.
You stupid bitch. And you don't even have anything on you. What was that?
What was that?
What was that?
I cannot best you.
Yeah, I know. That's why you're dead. Oh, that's a lot of money. 32 gold, it looked like it would be more than that. Who's hiding, bitch? Who's hiding? Yeah, who's hiding? 'Cause it ain't me. Oh, no, 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 no. Save new. Don't overwrite. And of course, the game won't even let you pick any of this stuff up anyway, will it? These beds aren't even usable. This would be the perfect little hideout because nobody else can get up here. You know, in theory. And this is where my head was to be cut off. Right here. And then Alduin came and saved the day. Okay, so this... maybe that wasn't the way to go. There's like fake gore, like sticking out, and it's actually plants. Those are plants. The Helgen opening was so horribly glitched. And, unusable. Like, this part here wasn't broken. The inn over there, wasn't damaged, so I wasn't able to jump up, off, and into the top part, like you're supposed to in the tutorial. So, yeah. That's how that went. Just pointing that out, it didn't happen in unmodded vanilla Skyrim. I'm not sure what mod did it. I'm sure it was a mod conflict of sorts. I don't think it gets that crazy and bugged out, even by Bethesda standards, without some kind of mod interfering with it. Because vanilla Skyrim with just Creation Club didn't cause that to happen. So there is definitely a conflict in there somewhere. Imps? I got leather. Oh no, I'm over encumbered. Actually, this reminds me. This reminds me because there's some cheat things I forgot to pick up. Because the last time I was through here, I was like, oh, we're not going to do anything cheat-related. That was just regarding stats and levels and stuff. We are going to get cheat carry weight. There we go. None of these help with leveling, by the way. One removes fall damage, which is really helpful when you're just trying to, like, run around and jump off cliffs and stuff and not die. The other one, cheat carry weight, just does what it says, and God mode affects all of that, except makes you pretty much unkillable. And that's to be used if I find myself in a pickle. And I just can't be bothered to go ahead and have that equipped. So as you can see, I'm still vulnerable to attack. I'm still vulnerable to getting killed, one-shotted, getting pulled into a kill move. I'm still vulnerable to running out of magic and running out of stamina. The only thing that affects right now
that
is...
basket you are carrying looks like a waste of space to me.
Do I have a basket? It is a waste of space. She immediately runs over. Are you polluting? Did you just throw your garbage on the ground? Quickly run. Run to this inn before she... You know, it's time to check in for the night anyway. Before she lectures us about conserving the wilderness.
Yeah? Sure thing. It's yours for a day. Yes? I understand. What are you doing that for?
Look, I'm disabled, so shut up. So, I'm gonna... I'm taking this book. I'm gonna go... Why is this food stuff at the inn marked steel? Isn't the presumption that you're paying to stay and it comes with a free meal? Well, I mean, it's not free. You paid to stay there. Let's say that took 2 hours to do. And we'll go ahead and read our Inns and Taverns book real quick. Okay, time for bed. Go ahead and get 8 hours. Yes, I do this most of the time for immersion. You have to figure characters have to eat sometime, right? So what time is it? 5 in the morning. We'll go ahead and eat breakfast. Have bread, chicken breast, Alto wine. And now, so that took an hour. There we go. We'll head off when the sun's up, which is 6 in the morning. At sunup. I slept in so late today, I just couldn't be arsed to get up any earlier. I was just like, no. I'm tired. And it was a beautiful day today, from what I could tell. And I was just like, you know what? I'm going to be a bastard and just stay in bed. And then I'll go out when it's like, oh, it's that SJW. It's the one who picked up my basket. She recognizes me. Run! Run! She knows it's me who littered. Oh, and the Thalmor have been called. Oh, fuck. All that for discarding an unwanted basket. So if you're just tuning in, we are on our way to Iverstead to deliver some mead. And this is a stupid fucking goat. If you know me from playing Skyrim from back in the day, you will know that goats are one of my big pest animals. And, I really dislike how they're always in the way. Like, of when you're traveling, there's always a fucking goat somewhere. Come here, bitch. Come on. Come on.
Easy.
Phrase book of imps. What? We've got a pet rabbit. That poor rabbit being terrorized by those imps. I see it asked frequently enough that it warrants mentioning in here. For people who have played and beaten all the Elder Scrolls games. Oh, okay, cunt. Here you go. Enjoy. Fucking interrupt me, you asshole cunt bear. People have played from Arena all the way to Skyrim and ask, oh, is ESO, will that, like, scratch the Elder Scrolls itch? And my answer to it is, it's an MMO. It's not Skyrim, it's not Oblivion, it has elements of both, with, like, their fast travel system and you know, there's a lot of lore in it, and it plays like an MMO, it looks like an MMO, it feels like an MMO, because it is an MMO. To me, if you're looking to scratch the Elder Scrolls itch, I would look to play a game that's more...
I've been looking for you.
Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. There's a new museum opening up in Dawnstar. The owner is asking me to hand out invitations to travelers. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
I don't want to do that quest. This guy's an asshole. It's just like every time I, like, try to speak, I get fucking interrupted. I would try to play a game more like Oblivion or Skyrim. I have itched my, I scratched my Elder Scrolls itches by playing Fallout 3, New Vegas, and Fallout 4. Granted, people will say, those games came out in between, they're not new. They were new to me, because I didn't get into Fallout until like 2016. Because I'd beaten Skyrim, I'd beaten Oblivion, I beat Morrowind. Daggerfall is still a work in progress, and I have no idea if I want to do Arena or not. ESO is fine if you're treating it as an MMO. Its placing in the timeline is to build up, further beef up the,
I can't see you, Raider. I can't find you. Why are you hiding? Hiding. Hide. Don't make me sad.
To beef up the lore.
And gone. Went to gather plants and never came home. Nope.
Tamriel.
Everyone looked and no one could find her. Wilhelm said she'll be back. Told Harvey not to worry. Raider will come back.
So far, today smells lovely. I hope it does not rot as the hours pass.
I'm gonna have to start pruning saves.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. All right, pipe down! You want the whole blessed place to hear you? The arrangement called for a trade. I hope you'll find this suitable.
As long as I can hawk it, then that should be fine.
Ah, he's harmless. He's been in a state ever since his sister Rhaeda disappeared over a year ago. He just keeps to himself in what's left of his folks' farmhouse across the river. I just said that to make the poor guy feel better. I'm pretty sure she's dead. Rhaeda would gather ingredients from the small island in the river east of here. Then one day, she just vanished. I tried to look for her, but she never turned up. If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your step. It's a long way down.
I'm not really going to do the whole investigate the barrow, because that ties into Nordic dungeons, which ties into word walls and dragons in the main quest. And I'm avoiding the main quest and the Civil War, because it has zero bearing on this character. So, yeah. We'll go ahead and check over here. Find the girl. Or what's left of her. I do like Inigo. He really feels like he's a authentic Elder Scrolls character. Like he was meant to be in the game. You know, I'm going to talk to the innkeeper. I never talked to him after finding her body. Let's see what he has to say. Yeah, I found her. She's definitely dead. Let's see.
If I were you, I'd keep away from the barrow on the east side of town. It's haunted. Rhaeda. You saw Rhaeda. Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father? If you're headed up to the monastery, watch your...
What?
It's a long way down. We don't get many visitors through here, unless they're headed up to High Hrothgar, of course. Rhaeda. You saw Rhaeda. Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father? If you pass through again, stop by for a drink.
What? What the hell was that? Why did he say it like that? All desperate and like weird, like almost psychotic. There's Narfi checking out his stone wall there.
Rhaeda, Rhaeda, you live among the clouds now, dear Rhaeda. Rhaeda, you saw Rhaeda? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father? Oh no, no,
No, no! Narfi never got to say goodbye. Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Oh, we got some void salts and fire salts. Okay. So we're gonna... I'm definitely going to need to prune this, not Heads of Skyrim. So we're gonna do this Thieves Guild quest next. That's gonna be for next time. I need to get out and stretch my feet, get my steps in, and probably an hour or two later I'll be back live tonight. Okay, so just to recap, there's a boat here. Where does that boat take you? Feldar's Tooth. Huh. I'm not sure. I think this came with bridges, ferries, and fjords. That's one of the ferries. That's my character right here. Go ahead and... So just to recap, this is kind of sort of a conduct run, kind of like how Grimmith, who plays Daggerfall, runs conduct runs. Did one run where it was practical magic, played a predefined mage character and beat the game. This latest one, well not latest one, the next one's Clumsy Courier, was a Khajiit character, was not allowed to use the weapon, but became very overpowered very quickly. I'm not really trying to do anything like that, but I'm inspired that this character is a Dwemerologist. They're not interested in the main quests. They're not interested in dragons or the war. And people might say something to the effect of like, oh, why don't you just do I'm not the Dragonborn? It's not so much that they're not the Dragonborn and that they aren't doing the main quest ever. I mean, this person is the Dragonborn. That's without saying. It's just for the immediate time being, they have escaped from Cyrodiil. They're running with a gang for like 2 years. They were the newest member. They were a street urchin. They would steal. They finally were given an ultimatum. They were caught by the town watch, and they're like, look, this is like your first offense. You can leave town, or you can go to prison and likely never get out. So this character, Harentar, left and eventually came to Skyrim, where he was, even though he's a fucking wood elf, was, oh, he's very clearly working with the Stormcloaks, and yeah, almost gets killed. He doesn't want to get sucked up into dragons or things like that, or the Civil War right now, or those politics. He wants to focus on his hobby, his passion, which is dwemerology, which is the study of the ancient dwarves and dwarven ruins and technology and all that. And hopefully next time we'll get more into like Dwemer certified from Taki Toaster. I need to figure out how to start that, because I know we learned a few perks, but I have no idea how to go about actually constructing those Dwemer, those robots. And then Dwemer Tech, there's some things involved with that, with from AedanStarfang. So this character just wants to take it easy, and I realize dungeon delving is dangerous. Tomb raiding in real life is dangerous. It's a danger that's a tantalizing danger. It's a danger he's in control of. Whereas he's not in control of the gang, he's not in control of the Civil War or the main quest, so he does what other people are telling him to do. If that makes sense at all. because right now he's kind of doing what people are telling him. Thieves Guild is a means to an end. It's to make money until he can no longer needs them. And honestly, we're only playing up until we get to Erkingfend, which is the one Dwemer ruin that's locked behind Thieves Guild. There's a Dwemer ruin that's locked behind the College of Winterhold, so we will have to join them. And I forgot about that when I was starting this game, vanilla. I don't think the Companions, which is this game's version of the Fires Guild, has any Dwemer connections to it at all. The Dark Brotherhood has a few, so I have already initiated that quest. And we're just going to see where that takes us. We're just going to take this playthrough slow and fun and not rush it. And maybe, who knows, maybe we will do the main quest and we will kill Alduin as a certified Dwemerologist. So anyway, I will see you all in the next one.